Hello, it's Varun here. In this video, we are going to talk about the header setting, um, what you can apply on the header, header style layout, mobile header, sticky header, and the subheader and the breadcrumb options. And we also have a top bar configuration. So first, we are going again from the customizer setting. So inside the customize, we have a dedicated header section. And let me first hide this loader option. I don't like it, but you need that one. No worries. So first is the site header. So on this header, we have given 4 different layout options, and mostly people are going to use this one, default one. And if someone prefers to have the logo on the top and the menu there, then you can also go with that option. And in that way, um, if you have some search-based functionality, you can also include a big search there, your child theme, and include the search bar there. The next one is this one, which gets the logo on the top and inside the center. Next one comes with a different layout, which is spread full width, and the menu comes to the center. For the header menu positions, we have right, left, and the center options. So based on the content positions, it will display like that. So right, left, and center. Okay. And we also have different hover effect. If you click on that one, like this, different effect is coming there. So these are the minor tweaks, not some major big functionality. So, but you can control how your site look like. For the more menu options, so suppose that we have 5 or 6 menu item and you have enough space there, then you are good with that one. But if you have lots of menus there, then you can also enable it more, and then it will comes below that one. So partial menus come as a horizontal one, and after a certain limit, then a more menu will be displayed, and then rest of the items will be displayed as a vertical menu. So that is option for this one. Next is the site search. All the icons what we have displayed there, you have a better control on that one, what you are going to enable or not. So these 3 components are when you are using BuddyPress or BuddyBoss, and site link and login. So lots of people do not want to offer any login link or the registration link on the site, then they can also disable these things there. For the login link and the logout link, we have 2 flexible options. Either you are going with the text icon or the icon only or the text button only. You can go with any of those options and that will be displayed. So in that way, you have a complete control what exactly and how exactly you are going to display the login and the registration text. So this is specific to the site header. For the color combination, how you are going to control the color combination of the header, that will be the part of the customizer setting inside the site skin. We will guide you on that one later on. Next, after the header element and the icons, we have header layout styles. So I have already covered in this earlier discussion. We also have a mobile header option. So the same options what you are getting on site, the same option are going to control the mobile layout as well. Okay. And, next is the sticky header. When you scroll down, how the header will display, like it will scroll down to this point, then sticky will be enabled. So you can also enable and disable it. I think this is the top option there. Then it will display like this. And we have next the subheader and the breadcrumb option. So on any page or any blog layout, you also have a subheader options like this one, the blog and the breadcrumb. So you can also enable and disable it on a page specific, and you can also have a global setting for that one. So in that way, you can enable this breadcrumb or you can disable it from this customizer option. So breadcrumb is mostly required when we are going to use custom post type or any page with some nested page menu links. It is just to navigate back to the main page. So it's completely flexible based on your requirement. Next one is the top bar configuration. So inside the customizer, we also have a extra setting where you can include your social links and everything, including your quick contact details. So we have site header where you are going to use to include your email, your contact or phone numbers, and you can also include all the social link there. So this can be enabled from here. And you can also change the color of these icons, and you can also control how exactly these things will be displayed. So first section is for the contact or the email display or whatever information you are going to display there. This is the HTML layout, so you can also use some link there. And next one is the social icon. You just have to include your different class for those font awesome icons, and then you just have to include your link. In that way, they can quick navigate to your social links. Top sidebar is a little bit outdated. Mostly people are not going to use it, but few, if they want to enable it, they can go with it without any big customization. So this will cover all the things what we are going to cover in this video. So header setting, you have better header control. So you can enable and disable this option. I'm just summarizing quickly. Header layout setting, it is the same what we have mentioned there with all the screenshot, what option you are getting, everything is explained in the detail. Mobile header option, the same control is also going to control for the mobile one. So you can also enable and disable things for the mobile. And you can also check the quick preview how your header is going to be displayed on the mobile from here. So now you can see that. So you do not have to navigate anywhere. You just have to enable and disable. So you can also have a quick glimpse from the customizer how it looked like on the iPad or on the mobile devices. The next one was the subheader and the breadcrumb. That was for the page or any custom post type specific. You can enable it, disable it. You can also show only the title, not the breadcrumb. So these are the options what you are getting there. And the last one was the top bar configuration. So that will cover the complete video. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.